Hey everyone, I am back with another One Piece chapter review. This week is chapter 995, 5 chapters away from the legendary 1000th chapter of One Piece. And this chapter is titled Akunoichi's Oath. Like you, I am very excited to just keep moving on, keep going, getting to chapter 1000, see what's in store for the greatness of 1000. This chapter today I thought was excellent. I thought it built up a lot of stuff for the future, created some possible theories, and kind of gave us a glimpse of what's to come in the coming chapters. Also, with this chapter that I loved a lot is there were some funny moments that had me laughing a little bit, and obviously we'll get to those. Now obviously we are done with Gang Beige's Oh My Family. We have a request cover page with Luffy hanging out in school, just relaxing. The teacher's an owl, and those little squirrels from Thriller Bark are in his class messing around. So as we get into this chapter, we start off with Marco and Big Mom fighting. What I really like about this moment is Marco mentions he doesn't know what role he's going to be playing in this war, which is really funny because as a viewer, I think we are all wondering, oh, who's Marco going to fight? Who's Zoro going to fight? Who's Sanji going to fight? We're trying to figure out who the last matchups are going to be. And I think it's funny because even Marco says, I don't even know what my role in this war is going to be, kind of setting up still a mystery of we have no idea who he's going to fight. Oda obviously knows, but it's still a mystery out there, and I like how they threw that in. Marco then goes on to mention that he knows how dangerous Big Mom can be and starts to clash with her, defeating and able to harm Prometheus. When they try to figure out why it hurts Prometheus, he says, "My Phoenix Flames are quite unique." So if we stop right there, that little line kind of opens up for me a whole new can of worms, pretty much. I really think that line can allude to a couple things. Yeah, maybe his Phoenix Fire is just unique in the sense where it can harm those flames, but I also think maybe there's more to it than we know about. Maybe he has unlocked his awakening with his devil fruit. So when you think about that, and then when you think about the rest of the chapter and kind of how it goes and how it's looking kind of bleak for some of the other Straw Hats, maybe there will be a time where they kind of fail and Marco gets Luffy out of there and rescues him and kind of teaches him how to unlock his devil fruit awakening. That's just a little side theory that I'm thinking about. I have no idea if that's going to be true, but Marco would be a great teacher to teach Luffy the devil fruit awakening. Big Mom then grabs Marco by the throat and tells Perospero to finish him off, and Perospero mentions that he's going to take Mama's side now rather than teaming up with Marco. But at the last minute, Wanda and Carrot come out of nowhere, slicing Perospero, causing him to bleed, and I think he is actually pretty damaged. Perospero does mention that he wants to kill Marco, and he has been wanting to kill him for a long time. So I don't know if it's going to open up and show us eventually why he wants to kill him, or the different clashes they've had, or the different times that they've met on the battlefield. But I thought that was kind of an interesting line, that Perospero's been wanting to kill him on occasion for a while. Big Mom then recognizes Carrot in her Sulong form, and Wanda mentions, so that's him, Pedro's killer. Now, this next line I thought was really funny. It had me laughing because I kind of agree with Perospero here. Perospero says, that idiot Pedro blew himself up, and it was I who suffered the consequences. I thought that was really funny because I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, well, he didn't really kill Pedro. Pedro chose to kill himself and blow himself up. So it's not really Perospero's fault, and I think he's kind of getting the short end of the stick with that one. But anyways, then it shows Marco asking who they are, and Carrot recognizes Marco as Nekomamushi's friend. It's really kind of confusing because Marco's out of Big Mom's clutches at that point, so I don't know if she just let him go or if he got out. Either way, that's kind of a letdown a little bit. I would like to see how Marco escaped from her hands. But meanwhile, as they are talking, Big Mom rushes off to go to the battle. She says, "So annoying to be on the sidelines of the battlefield. Don't involve me in your squabbles. Do whatever you want. Marco, if you want to kill me, do it some other time. I don't have any souls to use against you right now." So that is really confusing, and I really wonder what she means by that, because I don't know if she means that she doesn't have enough power in her souls to fight him, or if she doesn't have the right type of souls to fight him because he was able to fend off Prometheus with the flames. So I don't know what she means there. Wanda then tells Marco to go off while they take care of Perospero. And right when she's saying that, Marco hears someone say, "Help me, I'll turn into a demon." And so Marco's really confused by that, wondering what that is. So that kind of alludes to the fact, and it's even built up more so in the upcoming panels, that Marco is going to have a huge hand in curing the ice demon disease, plague, whatever it is. Now we go inside the dome at the live stage. They're talking about capturing Scratchman Apu and not letting him get away. You see Zoro sending attacks after Apu, and Apu's dodging them. And I think now Apu is really starting to understand that he probably shouldn't have gotten himself in the situation that he's in by joining Kaido's crew. He kind of realized that they're all backstabbers. Even though he was a backstabber, he's realizing they're backstabbing him just like he backstabbed. Apu does this huge attack and blows a bunch of people up who are chasing him, but then you see Zoro and X-Drake leap out of that and come to attack Apu. Now, Zoro and Drake fighting against Apu is something that I didn't know I needed to see, but I love to see it. I think they fight together very well. I think it's cool because you have X-Drake with his saber and his battle axe. You have Zoro with his swords. I think it looks really nice as they fight Apu together. Apu also claims that 2-on-1 is a bit too much for him. And Zoro mentions that he wants to back up Kinemon and the others, which tells me that he eventually wants to get to the roof to fight Kaido as well. It then goes to Queen, who is watching that fight take place, and I like this little dialogue he has right here, even in the beginning of it. The last bit of it is really interesting, and it kind of shows how he has some interest in Judge and Sanji, and he knows them somehow. But before he says that, I really like, he says, "So, he's Roanoa Zoro, huh? It's best to crush their second and third best fighters early on." I like that line because of multiple things. It kind of shows you that he doesn't really know about Jinbei, right? Where we heard all the other pirates saying, "Oh, why is one of the warlords of the sea, why is he here?" So we know Queen doesn't really know about Jinbei, so he doesn't get thrown into that second and third best fighter category, because he's unknown. Queen doesn't know that he's there, probably. And then he kind of is acknowledging, hey, Sanji and Zoro are the two strongest, let's take them out soon, which I think is kind of a nice little tactical move by Queen, and by him stating that. But then after, it is also very interesting because he says, "But who would have thought that Judge's son is part of this crew? Vinsmoke Judge." Which is really cool because he's looking at Zoro and Sanji's wanted posters, and he's thinking back to Judge, which makes a lot of sense that they would know each other since he kind of experiments with different stuff. Judge is a scientist, he experiments with stuff. So it's kind of interesting that it's opening up this world where a lot of these scientists kind of know each other, or at least know of each other. But I'm pretty sure in this aspect, Queen does know Judge personally. And then it moves on to a more serious tone, but I really think it's really funny as well. There's some moments where I was kind of cracking up, because Brook kind of realizes that he doesn't get affected by this because he doesn't have any skin or blood vessels or anything like that that will allow him to become a Ice Oni. And while Chopper is assessing Brook and saying, "Oh, you don't have skin, you don't have blood vessels, you don't have this or that, that's why you're not being affected," Brook runs off and says he's a little offended by that, which I thought was really funny. But then he says, "Regardless, I'm invincible," so he's gonna go off and just start taking on whatever enemies. It doesn't matter to him because he's not gonna be affected. But after that, Chopper is assessing all the different symptoms and all that. And he said, the virus rapidly spreads because the body freezes. Is that even possible from within the body? Could this virus possibly be? So we know that Chopper is starting to understand what this virus can be and how it works. But of course, just like in One Piece fashion, we get Robin saying, Chopper, what happened to your arm? And we realize that Chopper got infected by the Ice Onis and he's going to turn into ice and into an ice demon, which I think it really helps out the idea that Marco's going to come in and with his Phoenix Fire help heal other people. He's going to help heal the people who are affected by this ice rather than Chopper kind of figuring it out. Or at least he's going to heal Chopper and then Chopper's going to tell him what the issue is and then they're going to work on something together in order to heal the others. But the part that I thought was really funny right here, even though it's really serious, and I really didn't expect Chopper to get touched by the ice. I didn't expect any of the Straw Hats actually to get touched by it. I thought they were going to go unscathed. I thought Chopper was just going to find a cure. I thought everything was going to be okay. But then Chopper gets affected by it, so it took me really by surprise. But then it was so funny because you see Brook and he says, Chopper's done for. And it just had me cracking up, laughing really hard. I thought it was a great moment. And then it gets even more bleak as it goes over to Usopp, Nami, Ulti, and Page One's fight. You hear Usopp say, instant kill, Green Star. And then it shows Ulti getting attacked by what looks like a man-eating plant called Green Star Devil. Ulti yells out for Page One to come save her. Page One bites the stem of it, releasing her from it, and actually asks, you don't really need me to help, do you? Which I thought was kind of interesting because as we view these guys, yeah, they are above Nami and Usopp, and I think they're a little surprised how well Usopp and Nami are taking them on. Usopp does this really awesome move that I actually liked a lot called Bamboo Javelin, where it just starts springing up bamboo, hitting Page One in the face, and trying to knock him out by doing that. Ulti then runs straight to Usopp, and Usopp says, not again, as if he knows what is about to come, but Ulti says, Skull Cannon, and headbutts Usopp right in the head. And then it shows an image also of Usopp, his skull cracking and his nose kind of cracking and kind of disjointed a little bit. But it's a good callback back to Alabasta when he was in his fight and got hit in the head by a bat, cracking his skull. As Usopp is laying on the ground unable to do anything, Ulti then goes after Nami and picks her up and is about to do another headbutt to her. But Nami says that they give up, they'll leave the island. If you do another one, it's gonna kill me. Please don't kill me. I like this scene right here because she gives her an ultimatum saying, if you say that your captain won't be the Pirate King, then I will let you live. And what I like about this is Usopp's laying down thinking, it's okay, Nami, you can lie. You can say that he's not going to be the king of the pirates. And I like that because that's always been Usopp's mentality, is to lie, to preserve, to save himself. But then Nami boldly declares that Luffy will be the king of the pirates, which I think is a great line, a great moment, and she is prepared to die saying those last words. But then, right about when she's about to get attacked, out of nowhere, Tama and Komochio come and attack Ulti and bite her in the head. They all get really confused, and I think it's Page One who says, a dog? So now that opens up Tama being on the battlefield, being there to fight, which I think is a good and bad thing. I think it's good because she just saved Nami's life. She's going to come and probably turn the tide of the war a little bit by giving her devil fruit out and controlling some of the beast pirates. But that's also an issue because we don't know how powerful her devil fruit is. What if she ends up giving it to Kaido? Will it work on him? How effective will it be? This is something that we've all been kind of worried about, and we don't want it to be the way that Luffy defeats Kaido. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see what her role is going to be while she's on this island. And that brings us to the end of the chapter. It was a great chapter. I loved it so much. There's so many theories going on. What is Marco going to do? What is his role going to be? Is he going to fight someone big? Is he going to teach Luffy how to awaken his devil fruit? Is he going to cure the Ice Oni demons? Like, what is Marco going to do? As well as what is going to happen with Tama? How is she going to change the tide of the war? Is she going to change the tide of the war? Who knows what's going to happen with that? But I'm just happy that there's no break next week. We get another One Piece chapter, one chapter closer to chapter 1000. I cannot wait for that chapter. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to see what Oda has in store for us. I know a lot of people think that chapter 1000 is not going to be huge, but I really think it's going to be big. So we have 4 or 5 chapters left, I believe. I can't wait to get there. Thank you all for watching this video. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for all the support that you guys have given me. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do all those things. I need help. I need to start making more videos in order to move my channel further. I really want to grow this channel, and I can't do it without you guys. So please, if you can, remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Remember to be kind to others. See ya.